Hi, this is Devashish from Circuit Digest once again back with another video, and in front of me you are seeing the TL494 based boost converter circuit. As you can see, the circuit is in front of me, and I am powering this circuit with a 12 volt PC ATX power supply, just because this supply can deliver a lot of current compared to other power supplies which I have currently have right now. So as you can see, the two input wires, the yellow and black, is connected to the input terminal of the circuit, and some of the different things I have to do in order to run this circuit, I want to mention those quickly. First, I didn't have a 470 microfarad 63 volt capacitor with me, so I had to go for a 1000 microfarad 63 volt capacitor, which I have clearly lying around on my table. And the another thing is that the inductor, this inductor is okay for this test, but if you want to, if you want really high power from high power output from this circuit, you have to change the inductor, because this inductor cannot hold that much current for long, because it's gonna heat up and the current will surely gonna go down. And if you want to look at the circuit, so this is the circuit. As you can see, the circuit is in front of me right now. This is the circuit I'm using, and if you want to learn more about the circuit, you can check out the given link below in the description, which will redirect to a blog where I've mentioned all the details very clearly. And so let's start the test. So here I have my two Mako multimeters. The yellow multimeter is gonna show the voltage, and the red one is going to show the current. I have hooked it up that way. Okay, please let me restart the multimeter. And as you can see, this is my load. I have used several resistors to dissipate the heat, because I don't want to burn my table. That's that. And let's start the power supply. So let me mount it all right. And so I just powered the circuit on. As you can see, the input voltage is 45 volt, around 45 volt, and the current is around 2.8 amps. So let me just quickly change the current, change the voltage, and you can see the current, the voltage and current also gets changed. So let me just do that. So here's the potentiometer, which is, by changing the potentiometer you can change the voltage. As you can see, the voltage is decreasing as well as the current. So with this set potentiometer, you can also change the voltage and current. You can set the voltage as you like. So this is all for the video, and thank you for watching.